So hello, and we're at the moment. The Evil Dog Double IPA kit. I still think £26 is what I paid for it. I got it from Love Brewing. Prices do fluctuate a few quid up and down, maybe more up than down. But for the price of the kit, it's a double IPA. Even if you don't play around like I play around with kits, 7.5% is the kit. I've seen it go up to 8.5, and that's without putting sugar in, just by good brewing. So yeah, Bulldog Brews, it's their kit. You add hops to it, come in a tea bag form, which is bloody critical. The box itself comes in like the malt itself comes in a like a big wine bag sort of thing, and reusable as well. If you do actually reuse it. I didn't. Should have kept it. Next time I do one of these, I'm going to do it. And the Bad Cat, Imperial Bad Cat, is definitely a kit on the radar. I've done it twice. I've mixed results with it, but I want to go again. But anyway, I added sugar to it. I think it was a 1.5 kilos. And what was that in there? Starting gravity was 1090, finishing gravity was 1010. So as far as I worked it out, it was 10.5%, which makes it triple IPA. Now, it works out to me at around, I think it was 80 pence a pint for a triple IPA. And we know these days that in pubs you're paying a price. And some of them are great, triple IPAs, and some, well, maybe not so great. So I've just poured it into the barrel. So it's got a secondary ferment anyway. It's going to sit in the kitchen for probably 3 or 4 days to get the secondary fermentation done. Then it gets transferred to the shed. Shed this time of the year is quite cool. It's like being in the cellar. So it's brilliant. And I'm hoping to not tap into it, and I'm hoping to drink one barrel first and then go to the next barrel and then go to the next barrel. We'll see how that works. With it being this, it will last longer in the barrel than your 5%, I assume, because obviously it's secondary fermenting, so it's still going to create its own CO2. I would assume 3 or 4 weeks in the barrel would be, pretty good. I mean, I've had beer in a barrel 2.5 weeks before, and still in really good fettle. I've had wine in the barrel for months. But we'll see if I have to make a spurge and get it necked. And I'm the man for the job. Don't tell the wife, because I get a bollocking. So here we go. So first tasting. I've never barrel aged it before, so to me this is going to be exciting, because whenever you put it into bottles, it settles at the bottom and then it goes hazy, so you think it's actually a clear beer, but it's actually a hazy beer. So obviously it's not got much poke on it at the moment to send it down. So I'll just undo the top a minute. There we go. Oh, bloody hell, I didn't mean to pour that much out, God's sakes. Not quite the time of day to pour a big glass out, but hey ho, I'm sure I'll accommodate it. So there we go, there's the evil doggy. That's going to be the same colour whatever you do with it. Like I say, you can change the hops, put more hops in, put different hops in. It is fantastic, with no shadow of a doubt, for me, probably the best beer kit on the market. Certainly as a double IPA kit. The price makes it extremely interesting. Tropical aromas, bloody hell, I better wipe the floor. Oh, oof, you know. Now, straight away, that's tasting nice. Got a lovely flavour to it. I think it was Simcoe and Mosaic hops, if memory serves me correctly. So you're going to get tropical citrus, without going into all details. I'm not doing a beer review, I'm just doing a tasting. Oh, Bayek. Even if you don't play about with it, look at that. Hey, the colour on that. You dig on about these breweries with their beers, and do you know something? When I brew something like that and it turns out well, home brewing for me is king again. When I look at the prices in the shops, it's not the brewery's fault that the prices are ridiculous. The greedy bloody retail, greedy government are knackering it up. I suspect there's a bit of everything going off there. You know, not all is one to blame, but not all of them are totally. What's the word? Well, people have got to make money, haven't they? Depends how much money people want to make. You only need to look at the world of, when you go out boozing at the moment. You get certain brands of imperial stout that's just costing a fortune, and it's not always down to ABV either. It's down to the fact that they want the coin. Can you fault them? No, not really. Do I want to buy them at that price? No, no. It will be a treat when I pay above £5 or £6 for a third of a beer. It will be a treat because I want that beer. Other than that, no. I'll wait till it goes on offer somewhere and then get it. But yeah, wow. Good ABV. No hot burn though. You know, I've got to be honest. This yeast in this kit handles me chucking a bit of sugar in. There's no sugary taste at all. Nothing. It's bloody smooth. It's nice and tropical. Citrus. Really wets the mouth. And to say it got the ABV, let me just double check those numbers. If this bloody phone plays up, I need to get the screen changed. The screen protector, because it's scratched to bits and it just does its own fucking thing all the time. ABV calculator. So we'll go to Brewer's Friend. There we go, Brewer's Friend. So we started off at 10.90. It might have even been 10.95, you know, because it was close to that. So at 10.95 it'd be 11.16. And at 10.90, yeah, 10.5%. And it does it. So, you know, the most adaptable beer kit I've ever come across. Am I tempted to redo a rebrew and use different hops? If I could get tea bag hops, you know, the hops that come in the tea bags. Yeah, that come in these. So yeah, the hops were Summit at 25. So it was Summit, Simcoe, and what was this one? I thought there was 3. Yeah, because one of that bag actually contained 2. So I got 2 bags of Summit and 1 bag of Simcoe. So I reckon I got 50 grams in that bag rather than 25. But if you can buy hops that come in tea bag form, it saves messing about, I tell you. And if you can't, then go to your local hop place, your local brewery, you know, beer shop, and if you can get the hops, and have a look at what you can do. You know, it's really exciting. It is, like I said, a fantastic beer kit. When we're making beer like that, just look at that bloody colour. That's great. I mean, even in my kitchen it looks great. It's not even fermented, secondary fermented. And, whoa. I suppose the key thing is, would you go out and pay for this in a pub? Would you, if you served that as a taster, would you drink it? The absolute answer is yes, by no means. Same with the Woodford kit, even though, oh yeah, I added Golding's hops in this kit. Yeah, fucked up there, but you know, these things happen. Can't win them all. I blame beer. Yeah, picked the wrong bloody kit, didn't I? Yeah, I know which kit's which out of the two that are upstairs, and I'm even thinking of buying another kit today. Steady the waters with the wife, just to not upset her. You're buying another kit? How much beer do you want? Will be the question. But getting back into my hobby, you know, my hobby, home brewing, bit of beer reviewing, not worrying too much about overdoing too many beer reviews, certainly reviewing stuff going into supermarkets, interesting stuff that goes into supermarkets as well, not just the crap, and certainly not Brewdog. I really am not bothered about Brewdog and Beavertown. For me, they are weak craft beers that are still costing a lot of money, but they're not great. And that's not a snob coming out, because I'll drink out, I will. But when I have drank them, I've been disappointed. So anyway, yeah, that's turned out fantastic, and I've got to clean up the mess now. Let me know what your thoughts are. There's a nice thickness to it. It's not super thick. It's not, you know, a thick, heavy. What technically is a triple IPA, but it's good enough. I'm tempted to do the Love Brewing kits, because I reckon they're going to be more actually thicker. I mean, let's be fair, when this came out, this has been out donkey's years, you know, they're really ready for some new kits, but a 4.7 kilogram kit, boff. Yeah, cracking kit. Oof, cracking beer, no. Thank you for watching.